Hello everyone, SirMonkeySuit, Zappy here, back again with Hunter x Hunter. We're on episode 2, and in the last episode, obviously, we got introduced to our main character going forward, which is Gon. He's a very happy-go-lucky chappy, even revolving around the fact that his dad abandoned him to go out and be a hunter, although that gave him the sort of, you know, the sort of appreciation for being a hunter, I guess. You know, Gon really wants to be a hunter. I guess that's what he's wanted to be all his life growing up, so you know, so there is that. And yeah, we got some sort of exposition on pretty much, you know, what being a hunter is all about. We've already started the hunter exam on the boat that they were on, and we got introduced to some other characters, Kurapika and Leorio as well, which I'm gonna guess is like gonna be the crew, right? It's gotta be the crew going forward. So yeah, I'm thinking that's the first stage of the exam done, and now they're going to go into the sort of the meaty part of it, which is the bit that like actually matters. So I'm still unaware of like exactly what the exam's going to really entail, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, is it going to be like some sort of physical, like, you know, how are you with combat and stuff? Because there's a lot, you know, there's a lot that hunters really do. Like, I mean, how do you do an exam for someone who wants to go out and explore, you know? I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be like, you know, some written exam stuff on like equipment and shit. Who knows? But yeah, maybe there's some rules to follow. Maybe like, you know, maybe you need to, you know, learn about rules and stuff and do an exam on like what those rules are and things like that. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else to really talk about though. So we're just gonna get straight in episode 2 and see what we get. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, episode 2. Again, I'm just well into this. This is very interesting. So they arrive at Dold Harbor. I'm just writing down these like places because I don't know if like they'll be important or whatever, like important locations to know about. So yeah, we got or I should say that, well, the captain told Gon and whatnot that he should go up to the tree if that's where, like, because, you know, that's where he should end up, because I'm guessing that's the only way to get there then. Like, that's the only way to get to the hunter exam is to go up there, because the buses, apparently, that's a trap. Even getting, like, you know, going through that little village, by passing that's a trap. So that other guy that was following them, oh dear, I guess. That guy thinking he was so fucking smart. Like, he was just, oh. There's something so, like, nice knowing that guy was so fucking, like, so up his own arse, like, just being like, I'll set traps, and then he's gonna end up setting traps on nobody. So yeah, that's good. Love that. So yeah, they got there. I thought it was a bit shitty how the old woman was like, oh, like, you know, you're gonna answer a question and it's going to be, like, if it basically encapsulates all of them, right? So if they get it right, they all go through. If they get it wrong, they all fail, right? But doesn't allow them to speak about it. You know what I mean? Isn't that a bit shitty? It's a bit bullshit, isn't it? But whatever, it didn't matter anyway. So yeah, I was wrong though during it, because I was like, maybe it's the reasoning that they give and not necessarily the answer. But yeah, I guess it makes absolute sense. Because I was thinking, like, when she give out the first question, I was like, this isn't like, there's no correct answer here. It's just you know what, like, because there's a lot of variables and things like that to take into account beforehand, you know. But yeah, so even though silence was the answer for them, I like the fact that Gon's still trying to think about it, and he sort of, the way that he looks into things, like, he tries to look into things like further than what's just on the surface, you know. He tries to look into you know, what he would do if that situation arose, you know. And it's interesting, I get the feeling that he's not one to think things through beforehand. You know what I mean? It's interesting how he struggles with that, but everything else is so immediate with him. Like, you know, he's quick to think on his feet. Yet, you know, trying to think about what he would do if he had to save one or whatever. I mean, I guess that's not like something you can just come up with on the spot and be like, I would do this. Because, again, like, well, variables and stuff. But But yeah, I still like the fact that he sort of looks into things further, because it just gives a, he's the special boy, isn't he? And even Kurapika like is really intrigued by him, by the way that he acts. He followed him basically not because the captain said so, like that's where he should go, but because he's interested in the way that like Gon, like his sort of attitude is. So yeah, it's seemingly like the way what they call them, Kirikos, a beast capable of mimicking like a human being. When they were going through like all of the reasons why they passed and whatnot, that when they got to Gon, he basically said because of your superhuman abilities. So this isn't something that everybody has. I wonder. Is it just a case of people being human? I guess we haven't been able to see much like magic or anything like that. I mean, the fact that the beasts, I mean, they said magical beasts on the board right before entering. So I mean, there's got to be some magic at play, like that, that hunters can make use of, I'd imagine. But yeah, I figured straight away that woman wasn't who she said, because she had those glossed over like red eyes, and so the Kirikos as well. So I was like, yeah, bit off putting that. It was just the tattoo that got me. It was like, what? Because I didn't know that. Obviously, I didn't. That isn't information I was privy to. But apparently that means that tattoo is in that region specifies single for life. I mean, okay. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what to take away from that. Other than because it's weird, isn't it? I don't know if that's just a world building thing. Like, it doesn't really matter in the long run. It's just a thing of like maybe this region's language or something, or that's just what it means in this region. I don't know. And that was it. Like, that was just the clue to basically say that him and we aren't husband and wife, right? Because if it says single for life, then she can't have a partner, then, right? But yeah, he's fucking Gon is so perceptive. Like his perception is like through the roof. Like, if there's any ability that he has, regardless of superhuman shit, like his perceptiveness is clearly his defining trait, right? Like, being able to pick up on something that nobody else is able to, like, it's insane, right? And I wonder if that's just, I mean, I guess it's something to do with him being like, I guess one with nature helps in that regard. That's probably like, the reason why that he's able to do this. Like I said before, like I feel like he's, well, in the last episode I should say, I said that I think he's probably spent most of his childhood like outdoors and maybe like on his own on the outdoors, like not really hanging around with other children much. So maybe it's just a case of like it's because he's not like being distracted by talking to other kids and being involved with other kids. He's more like on his own. He's not sitting there speaking to people, so he's looking more, right? He's making use of his eyes, so maybe, and like ears as well. So maybe it's just he's just kind of learned to pick up on the fine details, and that's just the way that he looks at things now. So yeah, but it's definitely interesting anyway. I mean, even to the point where Gon could tell people were there in the village. I don't know how he could think that. You know what I mean? Because he couldn't see anyone. I'd be surprised if he could hear anyone. I don't know if there's anything like. The thing that's almost thrown me off is the Kuriko saying that you've got superhuman abilities. Like, I guess he said superhuman physical abilities. Because I was just thinking, like, I don't know to what degree, like, does he have superhuman, like, abilities that aren't physical, like, that would be maybe more on a on like a sense level, you know what I mean? Because then I'm wondering, like, maybe there's some mystery behind the reason why he is so, so superhuman to begin with. Who knows? Maybe Ging found something. Him being a hunter, maybe he found some kind of treasure that, I don't know, that was involved in making Gon superhuman in a way. I don't know, because I don't know what this world entails. I don't know, like, the degree of magic or how much it actually inhabits this world. So So yeah, and yeah, interestingly enough, Leo basically got, like, surprisingly, they pointed out the fact that he done it quick more than any doctor would. So clearly he's going to be like our healer of the group then, right? He's bound to be. So yeah, and I think that's all I've got. So yeah, very interesting. I'll pick this up again Friday, but for those on YouTube, it'll be next Monday. Okay, so the next 2 episodes will be next Monday. But if you want to get episodes 3 and 4 this coming Friday, and get access to 4 episodes a week, then become an early access tier patron. You'll get access to those. But yeah, that is all. So thank you everyone for watching. In the description below, I have links to certain things. Discord, if you want any information regarding my content, or you just want to come over and talk to me or the community, feel free to. SirMonkeySuit.com, my website, all my content is over there, and Patreon. So if you do want to support me on Patreon, that'd be very much appreciated. There's a bunch of different tiers and rewards depending on how much you want to support me with. So there's early access, like I just said, 4 episodes of Hunter x Hunter every week, and you get access to my other shows a week early. Full length, that is the $10 a month, gives you access to my full length library. Everything I react to gets a full length. Exclusive tier, $15 a month, that gives you access to a bonus show I'm currently reacting to, which is 7 Deadly Sins. So if you're interested in that, become an exclusive tier patron. $50, every time you pay $50, you get a choice of a show that you want me to react to, and I will react to it. It will go at the back of the list by about 7 shows. Might take me a while to get round to it, but I will do eventually. But if you don't want to wait that long and you want your show to be reacted to next, then you want to get God tier, which is $100. And yeah, that is all. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.